coffee with us, and then we'll bring you out here and tell you how we taste it.
Okay.
Okay?
No, it smells good. They soak them overnight, and they shake them here to get rid of the water, and then they put them out here and they dry them in the sun. These are drying coffee beans. Somebody finally figured that out.
I don't know, but they're a genius.
Yes. We sure are.
It started actually by goats eating the beans. So right off the, if you chew on the beans right off the tree, that's the most caffeine you can possibly get. Our standard garden temperature. We do a medium roast at 454 degrees. But the range is really from about 425 to 478. And we process for over 200 other farms besides our own coffee. So the farmer can pick which machine it goes in, what temperature it's roasted at, and how it's packaged.
How do you know what temperature to use?
It's whatever you like. A medium roast will be very light in color and no oil showing.
Okay.
As you start getting to about 461, 462, the bean's going to start to release oil, so it'll be a little bit darker. There'll be specks of oil, but a true dark roast is very dark in color, and it's all oily like this. It's the oil that gives it the stronger flavor. And also by going to the higher temperature, you cook out some caffeine, so a dark roast has less caffeine than a medium roast. Beans. So instead of getting these two halves out of one cherry that typically forms like that, you get one single bean, and it's brown.
And that's peaberry.
And that is peaberry. Ours has been graded out, so I shouldn't even look for it in there.
Do you have to pick them? You just pick the peaberries out?
They're graded out on that grading machine.
Okay.
There's a screen that has little circles, and that one is separated out by shape, where the other ones are separated out by size. This one only takes 12 to 25 pounds at a time, and much more automated, or non-automated. There's nothing automated about this machine, so it's more of an art running this. You load the coffee in the top, and once it's preheated, you drop it in this drum. It's like a dryer drum that turns it in there. You have this window where you're going to be listening to a series of pops and cracks, sort of like popcorn. And this handle will be your biggest gauge. You can pull out like 10 beans at a time to look at. And so this is like cooking. It's all by eye, sight, sound. Looking for very slight color changes with the beans. You need to spill it out on this cooling tray. This is much slower. This arm turns to turn the beans, but it's much slower cooling, so it's actually going to darken up another shade or two while it's cooling here. But the main difference between these two machines is this one doesn't have that fan or exhaust to keep the smoke off the beans, so it gets trapped in the chamber while it's roasting and it gets the coffee kind of smoke and flavor. flooring, and it also acts as a natural preservative. So if you're going to vacuum pack, you see those blocks or bricks, you have to let it sit for several hours, 6 to 8 hours after it's been roasted.
Well, now, what's special about Kona coffee, or what the region?
It's the Kona district, and that a lot of the climate here is natural, and that it likes elevation, 900 to 1,700 feet. Good drainage, the volcanic soil, 60 to 80 inches of rain a year, like shade. And we do have a lot of shade trees on this property, but we typically have sunny mornings and kind of overcast afternoons. So a fair amount of it is just natural for this.
Our last card.
And happy, well-adjusted growers, right?
Yes.
Now we're at the Diddley West Ranch Stop. Mark, you want one?
Sure. You're right, too.
It's clearly secret, but I don't know. I'm going to get them on.
Thank you.
I didn't.